The U.S. Supreme Court hearing oral arguments this morning on an Alabama redistricting case that could have far-reaching effects on minority voting powers all across the country. It's the latest in the high court showdown over the Federal Voting Rights Act. WAAY 31's Matt Kroschel joins us live in the studio now to break down what's at stake and why voters across the country are eager for an answer from the court. Matt.
Dan, the lawsuit seeks to force Alabama to create a second majority black congressional district. Currently, black residents make up 27% of the state's total population, but only form a majority in just one of Alabama's 7 congressional districts. A lower court's ruling that would have required a second black majority district in time for this year's midterm elections was blocked by the high court's conservatives in a 5-4 vote earlier this year. The case, Merrill v. Milligan, involves Alabama's 2021 redistricting map for its 7 seats in the U.S. House of Representatives. A 3-judge court that included 2 judges appointed by former President Donald Trump ruled that the state's map likely violated Section 2. The state is asking the Supreme Court to overturn that decision, arguing that the lower court's interpretation of Section 2 would itself require the state to discriminate based on race. But the challengers counter that if the justices accept the state's argument, it could decimate minority representation across the country. The NAACP of Alabama joined other special interest groups in this suit, and Alabama's sole Democratic representative in Washington spoke moments after those arguments concluded.
And while I am proud to hold that one, I know that my state should have more than one majority-minority district. It deserves at least 2. Here's why. Fair representation matters. It is never lost on me that I was the sole member of the Alabama delegation to vote in favor of the American Rescue Plan, of the Bipartisan Infrastructure Plan, of the Inflation Reduction Act. And all we're asking is for our fair share.
Justices Kagan and Sotomayor led questions from the bench. Legal experts don't expect a ruling back from the country's top court until sometime next year. I'm Matt Kroschel, WAAY 31 News.